Hollywood buzz, the table is set for a new culinary competition coming to NBC. It's called Food Fighters,
yes.
And that's one part cooking, one part game show.
So joining us now to learn more about this exciting new show, we have the host, Adam Richman. Adam, pleasure to have you here. I want to know first about the show, because this is a twist that we haven't seen before. Tell us about it.
Thank you for having me on, first of all. It's amazing. It's a home cook. We have them from all over the world, American chefs that have roots to Vietnam, to Guam, but also just folks in the South, from the Northeast, but home cooks like your mom, your grandma, your grandpa, that have 5 of their best signature recipes, and they put them head to head with 5 of the best chefs working today. And with each chef they beat, they get a chance to win more and more money, and they ultimately have a chance to win $100,000 just on the strength of their family recipes.
That is unbelievable. What a fun concept. Now, will you get to try all of this food, Adam?
Oh my, yes.
Lucky you. Okay, I want to know if you've ever been to a restaurant or anywhere up here in the Northeast. We're in Western Massachusetts. I know that you keep a food journal, but do you know off the top of your head if you've ever eaten somewhere in Western Mass?
Well, I've gone, my stepmom, so hi Gail, my stepmom lives in Swampscott right now. She's from Boston. She went to Newton South High School and lived in Needham and JP. So I've been to Boston quite a bit. I haven't been to Springfield, I fully admit that, but I will change that. But no, I have a lot of love. I've been out to Wellesley. My friend Ming Tsai's restaurant, Blue Ginger in Wellesley, I've been to. I love Barking Crab at Fort Point Pier, obviously East Coast Grill in Inman Square, All-Star Sandwich Company, Legal Seafood. I love even Ming's, he has a gastropub now called Blue Dragon. But, you know, that's the awesome thing about places like Massachusetts, is that you have the stuff that people know, the great seafood, the great chowders, and so on. But then, you know, the home-cooked tradition, especially in New England, is massive. And for me, as someone who learned at the spatula of the great home cooks in my own family, that's what I love. Because, I mean, I'm sure you're just like me, that, you know, you try mom's dish or grandma's dish, and you're like, you could serve this in a restaurant. I would spend money on this. And it's really a chance to see a home cook shine on literally the same stage as culinary minds like Lorena Garcia, Duff Goldman, Eric Greenspan, Kat Cora, Jet Tila. It's incredible.
You got to tell me, what are some of the dishes that you're either hoping for or that have been cooked so far? You know, for me, I do a pretty mean hummus dip or mom's meatballs. Also, if you could make your own dish on the show as a home cook, what would it be? Ooh,
man, I want your hummus recipe, by the way.
It's good. It's good.
Well, I will tell you this. There is an incredible mac and cheese this season. There is a veggie burger made by a newlywed, this guy, sweetest guy ever, and he made it sort of on a dare. His college roommate dared him to make it. Maybe the best veggie burger I've ever had. And if I were competing, I would totally just, I would use my mom's spinach pie recipe. It's simple and it's all about execution, but my mom brings the thunder, and I never came back to college after winter break without bringing one with me. Made me the man I am today.
Unbelievable. So now, what would you say? Would you say that, I mean, I'm sure you can't spoil it, but home cooks come out on top, or the pro cooks? What would you say?
I think that's what's so amazing, is that I really couldn't predict. I don't judge. There's 5 everyday Americans. They're called a dinner party, and they don't know that it's an amateur versus a professional. They literally get 2 dishes, and it's really kind of awesome because the professional doesn't know what they're cooking till right before the battle, and the contestant doesn't decide what they want to cook till they find out that chef's expertise. So the dishes kind of are nuts, and some of the home cooks will surprise you, and you're going to be moved. There was a couple moments where there's not a dry eye in the house. And it's because it's really the home cooks shining, that it's really about the best of all of us, and it's going to move you as much as it's going to make you extremely hungry.
I was going to say, it's 11:45. All I want to do is eat lunch. Thank you so much for sharing this show with us. There's a lot of food shows out there, but this one has the best twist yet. So thank you so much for joining us. I've been following you for a long time. You're one cool dude.
And Food Fighters, it premieres tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here on 22 News.